What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to another video. So today I went downtown with my family. I took some photos while we were there. It really wasn't anything special or unique, but I thought I would do a breakdown of how I edit some of these photos and how I turn these basic photos into interesting photos that are actually pretty cool. So I'll be editing these two photos in Lightroom. I chose these two photos of my brother. He's wearing an orange rain jacket and I thought the colors were really cool next to this gray wall, and then in the background there's also some bokeh from this light that was hanging. Obviously this is not a superb photo. This isn't fantastic, but what I want to show you in this video is how you can actually turn some of these dull photos into photos that end up looking pretty cool. So I always start by taking the contrast down on the image. I always take that all the way down. In this case I'll bring up the shadows just a little bit. Next I'll go down to the blue primary. I always take that over just a little bit here to start to get that teal and orange look. Next I'll go over to the colors. I always start with hue here. I always push the greens to yellows, and then I'll take the yellows and move those to some orange. Reds, move those towards the orange a little bit. I'm really liking how his jacket looks there. Let's play around with some of these a little bit. As for the blues, I always take those over to the aqua just a little bit. Alright, so I like how that's looking. I'm gonna add some curves adjustments now. I'll also add some noise reduction here, just a little bit. So here is the before and after so far. And so here's where you can really get creative. I'm going to move the image over to Photoshop. So now with the photo in Photoshop, I'm going to drag in some light leaks and play around with those just to add another layer of texture to the image. And I think that looks pretty good for this image. That really shows what light leaks can do to really add to your edits. Now for the other photo, which I kind of like a little bit more, I'm going to apply one of my presets here, Brewers, and it looks pretty good. I'll take up the exposure just a little bit, and then I'm also going to export to Photoshop to add some of those light leaks. And I think that also adds an extra layer to this image. So I hope this video was interesting, just walking you through some of the process in editing some of these photos. This wasn't in any way a shoot that I was planning to do, so I was just trying to turn some of these photos into cool photos. And with a little bit of editing, it's always possible to do that. Anyway, thanks for watching. Hope you learned something in this video. And with that, I'll see you in the next one.